Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today, we're gonna play some Lure of the Deep Wilderness against Prussia 6. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, opening up with a Jungle Sands Explore. This land number 3 is going to be very dangerous for us. The only way that we can access it is via land number 4. And that is one of the lands that's currently being attacked. So bringing things from the 3 to the 4 is not as simple as it seems. And our turn 1 is incredibly important against Prussia. The decisions that we make here are going to have ramifications for the rest of the game. One of the openings we could go for is like a softly beckon ever inward. And the ideal place for that would probably be here in land number 5. We could empty out the 4, empty out the 7. I think in all things, land number 8 just takes a blight, and that's fine. But that would be one way to solve 2 lands. Another opening that we could do is like a Perils plus Gift of the Untamed Wild. And that would give us access to our Leftinate to remove a town. We could get rid of the town from land number 3. And then we could drop a Badlands and a Beast. Perhaps we could drop that into land number 4. Maybe set ourselves up for a Defend card in land number 3. Maybe we set up Swallowed by the Wilderness here. And if we take that line, then we're kind of just gambling on land number 7. Hopefully we get like Dahan Defend and some variation from a Fear card or from an event. Which, you know, could be perfectly fine. And if this does blight, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, the coast is really important to us, and, you know, obviously the automatic blight cascade is pretty bad as well. And if we don't go into the 5, then we have to go into a coastal land, so this is just a really, really tricky opener. And I do think we want to go for the Perils Gift opener. But we can, if we do this, I guess either way, we can draft a card and we can see what our options are. And we got to sap the Strength of Multitudes. Now, sap by itself is sufficient to defend land number 3. So I'm thinking, actually, we could go for like a Softly Beckon here. Bring these guys in. That means we have to grow across top track. And then our next turn, we sap plus either Swallowed or Gift. Realistically, it's going to be Gift. And then that will add a presence here into the 4. That will give me the +1 range so I can defend land number 3. The issues that we could run into is if we get a back-to-back jungle or a back-to-back coast, of which there's a 40% chance of that happening. And if that's the case, then that is the case. Then just so be it. Like Calls to Like is a really cool card. It's basically like a cheaper version of Softly Beckon Ever Inward. It brings in a lot of things from surrounding lands. But of course it requires things to already be there. Softly Beckon does not. Steam Vents, Gift Living Energy doesn't make any sense at all. I have to wonder. Yeah, because if I do this plan and I pick up this town, I guess we could like pick up this town here. Bring the town out this way. And then we set up for a Swallowed by the Wilderness here. We could go Swallowed plus Sap. And then save our Softly Beckon for even later. Is that better? I mean, it doesn't do anything as far as potentially solve. I mean, I guess we could like add the Beast. We had Badlands here, Beast here, and give us some kind of a Beast event, which would just increase the likelihood of the back-to-back not being a problem. That is something compelling to think about, too, because I like to not pick up this 2 until I absolutely have to. I do like to try and push my card plays as much as I can. Let's try this. And we did get the coastal, okay. So the sap line would have been a little bit less safe. Hmm. I mean, we could just go really, really safe here, right? And make a gamble here as opposed to a gamble here. Because losing a gamble here is going to be far more punishing, right? So we could do this. Do something like this, do something like this. Killing just one, because we don't need to kill anymore. And then we can go swallowed sap and just gamble here. The only... but these two are our air options. I'm not sure that's where we want to be. Let's drop a presence there for that Shadows of the Burning Forest. And there we go. We did win a gamble in this land. We'll just bring it up here to land number 8, put all of our problems into fewer lands. And there we go. That's also going to solve this land number 2, so hopefully we have a very good time here. Oh, this will still build. That's unfortunate. We get the back-to-back on the jungles. That makes me really want to reclaim and just sap again. Because if we reclaim it when we sap along with... Ooh, who knows? But that'll solve my biggest problem here. Maybe I just gain energy in an air to get the extra range. That way I can do a Perils and set up some tokens here on land number 8 to make my Swallowed stronger. Not that it's going to be enough to full clear, it'll be 4 damage with just those tokens. I could also go for a Moon, and I can pull out 2 explorers, 2 towns, leave behind 2 cities, and then that Moon will get me the ability to pop a town, which doesn't make a difference. Do a Moon and a Gift to the Untamed Wilds. Pop a town with that Moon. Doesn't make much sense. This is going to be tough, right? So we go Sap, and if we play one of these 2 cards and we want to pull a Moon, an Air element, I could do a Shadows of the Burning Forest. We do Shadows of the Burning Forest, but then I pull an Air element. That means I don't get my left innate, but that does kick out Explore Town for whatever that's worth. Not much. I'll go here. This might turn into a lot of pain for me, but at least I'm going to maximize my activity everywhere else. That helps out a ton. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, because the town got killed, I had to add an adjacent town. That's from the event, right? I clicked right through that. Okay, yep, so that means we want to add the town here to land number 4 in order to deny the blight here in land number 2. We do take a blight in land number 1, but that's okay. Okay, we'll take a town up here. So I think no matter what we do, this land is pretty good and cooked, right? So therefore, let's just play proactively and pick up you. Set that up for a really big swallowed. And then we'll just pick you up. Give me some... I mean, any defend 4 will get me there. So there is still like a large number of cards that will get me there. That is a defend 4, but it doesn't qualify because of the lack of Dahan for targeting. So it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit of Blight this turn, flipping the Blight card. You know, we tried our hardest and didn't quite get there. We could take the Elusive Ambush for this land number 6. I mean, we could take like a Renewing Rain in order to just remove some Blight from land number 8. I think Swallowed by the Wilderness is coming out just basically for bulk value here in land number 4. And then Shadows of the Burning Forest in order to kick things out of land number 6. We could do... Yeah, I mean, we could do a Renewing Rain just to, like, keep ourselves going. Like, because we'll have 2 Blight in land number 8 and a Blight in land number 4. We'll have targets with the Renewing Rain for the rest of the game. Seems perfectly fine to me. And then, of course, we get the triple plant plus the fire will get us this Never Heard From Again. And it sets us up for our Right Innate doing damage in the future as well. Okay, build in a land with city. Even though it's already got a lot of pain going on. Oh man, we could kick the town out, but we don't have any Dahan to bring Dahan in. If there was one Dahan sitting here, we bring another Dahan in defense 2, we don't let those guys activate, and then we're sitting in a beautiful place. No such luck. Okay, I guess that push is already solved. Means that I don't really have anywhere to use the Shadows of the Burning Forest. I mean, I guess it's a stage 3 mountains. We could get another, okay, sure. Yep. Go here. We'll add a Blight. Here, unfortunately. Okay, you. Just going to do this just for fear. And then we get to add a Badlands and get rid of some Explorers. Actually, I'm going to do that in land number 4. So that way we can clear it easier. So I'll... no, because I'm going to Perils here and kick those Dahan out, and then we can reclaim and defend it. Yeah, we'll do this. And then I don't have 4 cards to play. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 4 cards next turn. I think we keep pushing bottom here. Ooh. Yeah, we'll just gain 3 energy. Yeah, and that makes me really happy about pushing bottom track, because now we're set on energy for the rest of the game. Ooh, push 3 from an inland land, so we could solve 5 or 7 or 4, but 4 doesn't really make sense, because I'd rather kick everything towards the inlands. I think I'm going to clear the 7 and push it out. Okay. This makes me happy. So we can go here. We can add a beast. If we add a beast here, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have... I mean, we already have 5 damage, which kills the towns, and then this protects the explorers. So perhaps I'll drop a beast here, because we're planning on reclaim. I could do like a softly beckon here. Just kidding, I cannot. I guess we'll softly beckon here. Yeah, we'll softly beckon, we'll defend 5, we'll kill this. Just strafe you. And then I'm gonna build up for another big ol' softly build up for a big swallow by the wilderness up here. Let's skip. We'll go here. And normally I like killing only like 1 or 2 at a time until I can kill 5. But I might have to get more. If I do 3, that'll leave 3 behind. So then this will take care of it, yeah. But ideally, I like to set things up as much as I can, so that way we can try and get that double fear. And I have more than enough energy. So what are we playing this turn? Playing Softly Beckon. Looking to use that. We can solve like this. We could... this is like the only land that we can't really pull out of. We're going to Swallow. We're going to Sap. That'll solve these 2 lands. This land's solved. Up here, we'll probably do like a Perils, with the intention of picking up the Reclaim 1 to pick up the Swallowed again, in order to deal with land number 8. And then I might just do like a Twilight Fog. Or no, I gotta do a Softly Beckon, right? So, those cards. That'll be 2 moons, 2 airs. Picking up a town's perfectly fine. I wonder if I want to go for a major and replace this for Renewing Boon. Trees and Stone Speak of War is a pretty slick card. That might be the one that I want. I think I want it more than Renewing Boon. I think I'm happy with this. Okay. Blight to a land with Blight. Okay, right there. It's fine. I'd like to keep my presence. Ooh, skipping build actions is a big deal. Okay, that's a really big one. So now, what can we do? Is there a way to make this really go crazy? Because we could just, pick up this town, right? Drop some tokens here. Maybe bring in some Dahan. So that way we can, like, trees and stones and, kill some things. And that very well could work. Just wondering if there's anything better that we can do. Like, what if I seek softly beckoned here? Picked up, like, town, Dahan, explorer. Picked up all of this. How close am I to Terra level 3? We're very close to Terra level 3. Okay. With only one city left, I actually think we can win in the fast phase. Because we just gotta pick up that city. That's it, right? City plus 3, just bulk fear. And we have bulk fear 1, 2, 3. So, never mind the fact that Swallowed produces 2 fear by itself. So actually, okay, we just win. So we can just go here like a gather. Gather you. Before we do that, we'll do this because that's a forced town push. Okay, we will pick up you. And let's kill 5 explorers, so that way we get the extra fear. Now we are only 2 fear away. As soon as we kill this city, we win the game, and we can do that immediately by simply playing the Swallowed by the Wilderness. If we grow across bottom track, that will give us the ability to do a reclaim 1 for the Swallowed, and we can we already have full energy to play everything. So let's just do that. What elements we're going to be short on? We don't need elements. This is all slow stuff, but if we were to pick up the air here, that'll give us a repeat, fully loaded left innate, fully loaded right innate, a beautiful thing for us to see. And we can just get right to it. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. That's a Terra level 3 victory. No cities left on the island. Beautiful thing to see. It's even fully defended. So even if a ravage did happen, we're taking no blight. Well, there was a few tricky spots in there, but we found our way through it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a glorious day.